Hi, it's Galate. I'm really happy to be with you in this tutorial number 2. We are here to deploy your identity, the identity of your signature on all your support. And as I was explaining, if you have yet a nice logo, if you have yet a nice design, a nice font that you like, you keep it, and we will only add what we call the claim on the side under the logo. It depends on the shape of your logo. So I want you to present here Canva. Canva is really useful. We love it in France. Perhaps you know it yet in your country. If you don't know it, I'm really happy to share this with you. So you go on internet to www.canva.com and then you register. It's free. Depending the design you add, you need to pay, but sometimes it's $1 or $2, and it's really useful for wine growers. Why? Because sometimes we are very sensitive. When you are wine growers, you are an artist, so you have visual idea of what you want, but it's difficult for you to explain to the graphist artist or to your printer. And with that tool, we can organize our idea very simply. Even we can do it in less time than the time we need to write an email. So my advice is to prepare here on Canva a visual of what you like, and then you send it by email to your printer or to your graphics artist. Or if you like it enough, it fits perfect like this, you can use it directly from Canva. You can directly make print files from Canva. How do we do that? Let me show. So one time you are registered on Canva, you go to create a design. Here it's coming. And so you choose an example, or you can customize the site. But for this first block brand creation, we use a square is enough. So on the upload here, you see my screen. On the upload, you have your logo. So for example, domain hot. This is the old logo. It was with a lot of orange, and now you know that rosé wine in Provence are more and more clear. So they change their logo with a light rose. We have it here. So because here it's not in high definition, but for your case you upload it in high definition, of course. Huh? So here on domain hot, I want to add 20 rivages, as we have seen in the example of identity. So how can we do that? We go on text, and on the text, we have example. So you have, when there is free, you don't have to pay anything. When it's not free, they give you the information, but you pay it only when you download the final example. So for me, this police is very chic and is very suitable with our hot identity example. So I put it here and I change the text. So it's really easy. And then you can change the color here, but I will show you. Here I was writing down 20 rivages in the text. So clicking on it, it's very intuitive. You can change the position. But first I want to choose the font. So this is that one, so it's too big. Huh? So you select it. And here you have the font name, Glacial Indifference, which is really elitist. And then you can change. Look to this. Perhaps it's too small. And you can change. I put both of the font because I have not yet decided which is the best. So I put it here. And I prefer the first one, so I suppress this one. And I look to different options. Is it nice here? Can I change the color? Why not a light pink? So there is not my color here. So I can go here on add another palette. So I can do it here, but if not, I can change here, go here on plus. If you have your own palette for your logo, you can add it here. So I go here, I need for a light. There is gray in that kind of pink. So I try to have it here. And see, in few minutes, I can have very nice result. So I need to have it in the same shape of domain. And with that, you see, so if I am domain hot, of course, I ask to my printer to finalize the file, to have something with the exact margin, exact same policy, exact same thing. But being a wine grower, it's very useful. It saves you much time and much money, and so it's creating a lot of value for you to put your claim on your signature with your logo by your own, just to see how it is working. And if it's simple like that, if you have it in high definition, so then you can download. And when you download, you can download in PNG or you can download PDF for print file. And so you have it for your email signature, you have it for everything, and you can send it to your printer for add letter, for everything. So here I am only showing to you how Canva is working for this use. It's not, we need to spend a little more time, but I want a tutorial to be quick. You know, the space here is better. And perhaps we can do something like that, correcting a little the space. But it's you know, because the letters are in that position. So it's fun to have 20 rivages here. Look. Perhaps, you know, it's very, very fine. And if you need to explain that to your printer, all we are doing here, imagine we have done it we are now in 4 or 5 minutes, but it can take you more than 3 weeks to explain it by email exchange to your printer. And at the end, because you are not a graphic artist, so you can lose confidence, and at the end you accept a file that is not exactly matching to your identity because you were lacking action power on your own design. So here I think domain is not necessary anymore. So what I do, I click on it and I copy it. Then here I say done, and like this I have my 20 rivages, the thing that is expressing my elitist identity. And I have only to download, so it's really up to you. If you want to use it like this, it's possible. If you want perhaps to send it to your printer for him to correct it a little, to change it on your visit card, on your different brochure. It's very easy to, and he will not be taking you fees for creation because you have yet create it with your identity. And now the value creation is for you in put this identity, put that claim in every tool that you are using, on the card box, on the back label, on your visit card, on your website, on your Facebook page. But to do it well, I want to show you in part 2 a very, very efficient way to organize your range in coherence with your identity, with your wine true power. And this is really incredible, but I cannot explain in this short tutorial. I will explain it to you in the webinar that I have prepared for IKON member. If you absolutely need help, you have, the possibility, and it's included in the IKON offer, to have a share screen with me on Skype. So please go on my agenda to book your session, and I am really happy to be able to help you to go a little further in this work. But you have yet here the main thing to success, and Canva will save you a lot of time and give you a lot of power in value creation to be more direct in your brief for all your team working with you. See you soon. Bye bye. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and I see you on Skype on the one-to-one session or on the next webinar. Bye bye.